Hello everyone, my name is Arcana and welcome back to the channel. This is the Resident Evil Remastered, Resident Evil 4 Remastered for the Xbox One. Sorry it's been a little bit since I've had an episode come out. I actually had a couple episodes, about 3 to be exact, that were already recorded and ready to be put up. But the Elgato had some sort of weird glitchy thing happen to it. And I'm not sure what exactly happened to that footage, but it's no longer there. So there's actually a little bit of a gap. Previously, what had happened just before this was a little bit of a skirmish with the villagers. It's about maybe, a good 10 minutes. So you've not missed anything yet. And what we've just got here, this is technically the big first boss fight. And what you'll see is that there is a lake right here, this whole lake right here, that is where the boss is. And you may be saying, okay, well, what's the boss? Is it a sea monster? Are we fighting Loch Ness? What the crap's going on? If you've never played this big boss is a infected salamander that has grown to titanic proportions. So without further ado, we're going to get to it and find out just exactly how bad I can do at this. Please note, there are spears in the boat that we will probably have to use. If there's one thing that bothers me, it's nasty water. I can't stand to touch it, be in it. There's that guy. Look how big that salamander is, guys. Look at that. That's crazy. And the Jaws theme is playing. It makes it so epic. And now we're along for the ride, so we have to kill this guy. I always find it weird that you can't really dodge that. Like, he puts you into the thing and you can't really dodge it. Oh, he's right behind me. Get in the boat! Okay, where are we at? There he is. And I missed. Guys, I am so about to die. I think he's gonna eat me. I think he's gonna eat me. And he got me. Oh well. See, that's what happens. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. And I'm going to go ahead and count it. What happens is the more health that you lose in this kind of fight, the more that he is able to gain up on you before you're able to swim away. Because these obstacles right here, you can't dodge those. He gets in there, and drags you around, and you cannot dodge them. So it's really more of a management of your health items if you have anything. And if you hit him with the spears, it's supposed to kind of deter him from actually hurting you. But, obviously you saw with me that wasn't anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and skip ahead. Try to hit him a couple times. Now, it sounds like I hit him that time. That was pretty good. See if we can swim away from him. Get in the boat. Okay, let's go ahead and heal, because we got some chicken eggs and some fish. Let's do the fish. The fish is good. Alright, so now we gotta find out where he's actually pulling us from. There he is. Man, we're getting him pretty good. That wasn't really good. It looks like a kebab at this point. And he's gonna pop up right in him. Okay, see? There we go. We've done a lot more damage, and he is bleeding. Look at the amount of blood in that water. But he's getting slower, so that's the good thing. That is the good thing. Let's see if we can even this up and maybe take him out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and heal up, because if he hits me again, I'm gonna be really slow. Okay. So what's happening now is that he's gonna come up out of a particular part of the water and just try to charge us. See, there he is. Wow, and that's it. That's the boss fight after I died. Uh-oh. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And let's cut the rope. I always find it really weird that he's cutting the majority of the rope right there instead of cutting towards the end of his leg. That's just me, though. Which it ends up being the end of it, like, towards the end of his foot where it cuts, but the whole time you're hacking your ankle or your heel and all that. So I don't know. Capcom does their own thing. It's not me. So that was the first boss, and I really don't know what he's called, but I will try to find that out and maybe put it in the description, because I cannot be troubled to do that right now. And that's the end of chapter 1-3. Go ahead and save. Okay. Some fevered dreams right there. Ugh. But that is actually the parasite that he's got in him. So it's not just a dream.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has
He doesn't mention that he's fought a big salamander.
Can't say. But I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
Okay, and we're back to it. What note we've got? Anonymous letter. There's an important item hidden in the falls. If you were able to get it, you might be able to get Ashley out of the church. But I'll warn you, the route to the church isn't a walk in the park by any means. They've deployed what's called an El Gigante, so God bless. And what's been going on in your body? If I could help you, I would. But unfortunately, it's beyond my power. So, don't really know who that's from, but they obviously know that he's infected. So that kind of rules out a couple people, because there's not many that know he's got that going on. So, obviously we're getting whatever items we can find and getting all stocked up here. I think it's weird they give you a type machine, or a typewriter to save, but they also give you the option to save at the end of the encounter, like that when a chapter goes over. So what we're gonna do now is there is a little bit of a lake here, but you can still access it. So I'm gonna see if I can. Let's see what my inventory is here. I've got room for. Well, I really don't have room for anything. So. but I'm gonna go ahead and combine this with that. And I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try to move some of this around. It really needs to be moved. Inventory is key with these games. You gotta have the ability to, to put stuff where you can access it, or keep getting stuff, because, that's the important aspect of all this, is that you have to be able to heal and use ammo and all that simultaneously as everything else. So we're gonna try to get a fish, maybe, because ammo is not really that big of a deal. See, that big guy is gonna take up way too much space. We're not gonna go after him. If I get down here to it, I don't know if it'll let me or not. Man, look how big that thing is. All right, now I'm just kidding. We're gonna keep going. I think we'll be okay. We should be able to make it to the next part. And not have it. So we got to go to the falls. There's something good in the falls. So let's go find that out. Now here's something interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and swap my gun because I know what's about to happen. But for those who you don't, just watch this cutscene. And there is the bad guy. That's the parasite. That's the parasite that we've got in our body. And this one in particular has taken over the host. So the rifle's got this one-shot kill. And I bet this one's going to have a guy too. No? Okay. Well, there we go. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. But those are the that's the actual Las Plagas, the plague, as it were. That's the parasite, and once it gets to a certain degree of maturity, not only does it make them zombie-like, but it actually can, take their head off and hop out and do that kind of stuff. So let's not get to that point, guys. That would be great. So just keep hopping over these things. So, question of the day. If you've played this game before, or this is your first time, how does that make you feel? And I beat that thing before it obviously got over to attack me. But the enemy, what it can do is when it gets close, it can still struggle and grapple with you like a normal enemy, but it has a scythe on the end of that tentacle thing that it's got, so it can actually cut you while you're fighting with it. Oh, hey, hello. What am I? I'm trying to educate people, man. Stop it. Yeah, 2 bullets, that didn't come. We're trying to enjoy this game there, my friend, or my dead enemy, my nemesis, whatever you are. Nemesis. But yeah, question of the day is how you guys felt. Hey, there's a shiny thing. You see that? Let's get that shiny. What was your reaction to that when you first came across it? Leave a comment down below and let's get some conversation going. I'd like to have you guys talk to me a little bit more, or converse with everything that we got going on, because a Let's Play is kind of just, aside from you guys just watching what I'm doing, we're all playing this together at some point. Totally missed that. Now I know I'll need that. I don't want to hit the treasure yet, because it may disappear if we have to fight anybody. I don't know if there's a spawn counter or anything like that. Like, you have to get it in a certain amount of time. So we're not going to do that. Okay, there's the prompt. Okay, there it is. I'm not going to go that way yet. That's the falls. That's where the treasure is, supposedly. Let's see if there's anything shiny or pretty or anything like that. I don't see anybody up there, so we should be okay. Always check over here. I'm telling you guys, I don't know what it is about this remaster, but they've got to where the audio, like, I hit the barrel, and obviously you guys can see it did not trigger at the same time. So it's very interesting. Yes, we want to pull the lever. That'll reroute the water, and should be good to go. I feel like they need something like the Zelda thing, like da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We're just gonna marry our way up here, and there's the accompanying people. Now, here's a trick that a lot of people don't know: is you can actually just get them to follow you, and pop them before they get to the anything else, and they will actually fall off into the water without having to waste any ammo. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the whole bunch of them. Anytime that you have fall damage, you may not, get a reward per se, like the treasure for beating them, but at the same time, you're not wasting ammo. So it's not that I'm over there, looking for things like that. But that's a pretty smart strategy, I would say. Okay, I'm not sure if I have all of the treasure or not. Let's go ahead and heal up. And I don't have anything I can really combine that with. So I've got red and greens and red and yellows. The herbs, you can combine a green, a red, and a yellow, and that's usually the best. But anytime you do anything else, it's not going to be the same. So it has to be like green, 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 or green, yellow, anything like that. So this doesn't look very good. Oh, what is this? A round insignia. And the door opens.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Okay. I feel like that goes without saying. So, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here because I'm not sure if there's a save point up at the next part. But, my name is Arcana. Thanks for watching. And we'll see what kind of trouble Leon S. Kennedy gets into next time here on the Resident Evil 4 playthrough. Thanks for watching, guys.